With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The president declaring a national emergency.
Would you support President Trump declaring a national emergency?
To declare a national emergency.
President can declare an emergency.
What the president is referring to is not a national emergency. It's
to declare a national emergency. Is that the most likely way out?
Declaring a national emergency.
It's not a national emergency.
You know, they keep talking about the national emergency. We have a national emergency, but they don't talk about the real national emergency, like retirement. That's an emergency. We have 30 Democrats. I'm sure the Republicans would have done the same thing. They go to Puerto Rico. They're down there on vacation. We have Trump back at the White House. He has nobody to negotiate with, so he's negotiating against himself. Well, the 30 of these Democrats are playing in Puerto Rico on the beach. I mean, this is ridiculous. This thing about the wall, they should just get it done. It's just $5 billion and be done with it. It is so tiny compared to the trillions in this budget. They're doing it just because they hate Trump. But we got to move on to what's really important in this country. I mean, I'm watching the stock market today. This morning, at 4 o'clock, the implied open was down 285 points. The plunger team comes in, the President's Working Council on Markets, and they started to peel it off. They got rid of about 180 points, and today now it's only down 49 points. They're playing games. They're trying to hold this stock market up, waiting for these banks to come in and these banks to report, thinking they can rally the market off these banks. It's not going to happen. We're not going to have good earnings. We're just not going to have them. So they're all waiting for the banks. But I don't want to get off the subject because I'm here to make money for you, and you can listen to all this other nonsense and all the other programs. But this really got me over the weekend watching these people in Puerto Rico. Let's think about it. We got so much going on right now that just makes you sick. Let's think about this. Our national debt. They don't even talk about the national debt anymore. The national debt is at $21 trillion. That is huge. This is what they should be talking about. Get the fence funded or give them half and then let the dreamers come. Whatever you got to do. Let's get to work and fix what we need to really fix. The national debt is growing and growing. And the consequences is the higher spending. And we don't have much economic growth, but we keep spending. And we keep spending. And we keep borrowing money from China. And we're going to talk about that in a moment. This is what they should really be talking about, the danger of China. China is not growing anymore. That economy is not growing anymore. That means if we borrow money from China right now, it's going to be bad. We have to pay a lot higher rates. But let's talk about crises. Talk about Social Security and Medicare. Now, everybody believes there's a lockbox where money goes into Social Security box and the money goes into the Medicaid box, Medicare box. That's not true. There's supposed to be two separate funds, but they put it trust funds, but they put it all in one. And then the Treasury Department takes the money out. People think that money's set aside for them. Every time you look at your paycheck and Social Security is taken out, you think that Social Security is somewhere safe for you in a box, in a lockbox. No, it's not. Medicare and Social Security that's taken out of your paycheck goes to one spot, and then it's immediately taken away from you. And they use that money to support more debt. That's right. They use that money to support that 21 trillion debt and the growing debt. So there's no money there for Social Security and Medicare. It's not set aside for you so you're safe. So you think when I'm retired, I don't have to worry, I got Social Security. See, that's one good thing about China. China, all they do is think about jobs, jobs, jobs. They create jobs every day. That's why they spend trillions of dollars of building ghost towns, ghost cities, 50 of them, which nobody lives in. They build highways. They build mines, the gold mines and coal mines, and they want to keep people working and working because there's no Social Security or welfare system in China. They get everybody to work. In this country, it's just the opposite. You try to get everybody, stop them from working, so you get them on a social program, so they'll vote Democrat. But the Social Security fund, think about this. The net present value of the U.S. government's 75-year future liability for Social Security and Medicare exceeds the net present value of the tax revenues designated for those benefits by $46 trillion. That's a T. Why aren't we talking about that? Why are we talking about this border? You're not going to have any money. There's not going to be any money left for your Social Security. Now, that is not the real number. They do accounting differently in Washington. You and I would go to jail. The real liability for Social Security and Medicare that's owed, what they call the unfunded liabilities, you ever talk about that once in a great while, unfunded liability, is $210 trillion. What are you, nuts? $210 trillion. That's what is owed. That's what is needed to cover Medicare and Social Security. So you're not even going to be guaranteed when you retire that you got Social Security. This is what they should be talking about. 30 of them go down, 30 Democrats go down to Puerto Rico to discuss the wall. Are you nuts? This is sickening. So the banks are coming out. They're going to start reporting to banks. We're going to talk about the banks today and earnings season. And that's another thing. You know, when Powell started to raise rates, remember the banks lead the market up. They lead the market down. When Powell starts to raise rates, how could he in his right mind be raising rates? As he started to raise rates, he started to tell people, he started to tell us the economy was terrific. That's why he was raising rates. Well, that was a lie. He knew it was a lie because he was only raising rates, as I told you before, to create an illusion of a strong economy so going into the midterm elections, they could win the House back. As a result, the stock market dropped 20%. And during that 20% drop, they all kept talking on TV, all the jibber jabbers and all these TV shows kept telling how strong the economy is, how great the economy is. Well, we're going to see with these bank earnings. They're going to be coming out this week. Citi already reported and was terrible. These bank earnings are not going to be good, and the overall earnings aren't going to be good. Because why? Because the stock buybacks are slowing down. Now the interest rates have gone up. The $9 trillion is owed in stock buybacks for corporations. Now they're paying 3% interest. They were paying no interest. Now they're not purchasing as much in stock buybacks. So these earnings are going to fall. They're not going to rally. They're not going to go up. So get ready to learn how to short these bank stocks. I'll go over that with you today. We'll be right back after this break. 15 past the hour here on Phil's Gang. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St.Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. So my cam is open. If you want to come to philsgang.com, just click on and you can see us with your mobile device. I'll be talking about some stocks. I'm going to put it up on my chart so you can see those stocks. You see what I'm talking about. You know, when Powell raised rates, he knew darn well that he shouldn't be raising those rates. But he didn't care about you or me or anybody else. He just thought if we raise those rates, we'll create an illusion. The economy's great. That proves it's great. We'll fake everybody else out, and we'll win the election. Well, it didn't work too well, did it? Market tanked 20%. But here's what I didn't get. Why didn't one person on these financial shows on TV come out and warn and say, wait a minute, this market's going to tank. You can't raise rates in an environment where wages aren't rising more. It just doesn't work. People have no savings. 78% of the people working paycheck to paycheck, and you're going to raise rates? No, this market's going to tank. And why didn't he have you, your advisor, the person that's in charge of your finances, the guy that's head of your 401k, why didn't they set you up, like I did with my members, to be short, to short the market? It's unbelievable. Everybody just sat there listening to these jibber jabbers talk about how great the economy is. Same thing again today. Here we go again.
A strong economy, probably a strong market. We'll leave it at that. That's a good way to start on Monday morning.
Oh, yeah, great, strong economy. How could economies be strong when the banks are going to get killed? Look, interest rates go up. The value of the financial assets, or the value of banks, go down. Raising interest rates crushes bank profits. They know this, but they never said it because investors pull their money out. Those stocks go right down. And interest rates go up, not only do the financial assets go down, the bank assets values go down, the stocks go lower. And here's what they're doing. The assumption is you raise rates, the bank's going to make more profits. That's not always the case. If you raise rates, how's the banks going to make more profits if when you raise the rates, people have to write bigger checks on their car loan, their credit card loan? They don't have any money left to go spend. When you're raising rates, that's a killer. And also, the assumption that banks will pay savers a higher rate of interest just because rates are going up. That's not the case. Many times rates go up and they don't pay the savers any more money. You know that. The savers have been getting screwed every year. The savers get screwed out of $250 billion a year so they can subsidize low rates. Savers are getting killed. So it's just insane. But yet they're down there in Puerto Rico having a ball and not discussing the problems we're going to have with Social Security down the road, Medicare down the road. They're just swimming. They're having a great time. Makes you sick. Makes you sick. Okay, let's go to Stock Corner, see how our members are. Okay, so here's what's going on. We know that the big problem right now, and you hear about it all the time. Now, I was the first one to say it. Matter of fact, 2 more days, I think it's 2 more days, we'll have our 1-year anniversary where I came out on January 16th, and I said, today, everybody mark this down, January 16, 2008, that Phil Graney said that this is the first day of the 2008 crash, and it will have a capitulation in December or the first 2 quarters of 2019. Well, it will be 1 year, and I think in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days will be 1 year. But why is it I'm the only one that saw that? No. But they didn't want to tell you that. That's the case. They didn't want you to know that the market was going to be in trouble. They wanted to make sure that you kept on buying stocks. They don't want you to short stocks, not at all. Not one bit do they want you to short. Because remember, the market is all about you buying. Buy, buy, buy. Go out and buy, go buy stuff, get you happy, make you feel good. Go out and consume. It's just crazy. So I'm going to talk about China and how important that is. But first, let's take a look at some of the stocks. Now, we've had this rally on the S&P. We've had the rally on the S&P for about a 10% rally, and it's called a short covering rally. Now, none of the jibber jabbers told you the market was going to drop 20%. I told you. Now it rallied 20%. They're going, oh, look at this. The bottom is in. Earnings are great. Everything's terrific, right? No. Right now, this stock, the banks got to break out. They got to get above what they call their 50-day moving average. And the S&P has to get above their 50-day moving average. It's not happening. Now, they're going to do everything they can to rig these bank numbers. What they do is this. They'll take their loans set aside for bad loans. Let's say they have $10 million for bad loans, for set aside for bad loans. What they'll do is they'll take $9 billion, okay? Let's say they got $10 million, and they'll take $9 million of the 10, and they'll put that right to the bottom line. They'll say, well, we don't need $10 million. We got great loans. We're just going to take $10 million of the set aside for bad loans, and it goes right to the bottom line. They're the only ones that can do this, the banks. So now instead of showing $1 million profit, they show $10 million profit. Isn't that crazy? This is what they can do. That's how they rig their numbers. So we may get a bounce in these banks, but the problem is the banks going forward, that's the problem. We got to see what they're going to say about the bank's earnings going forward. So what we did is we took our chart, our NV2 color-coded chart. We said, let's participate in this short covering rally. So what we did is we bought Bank of America, BAC. We bought Bank of America, and we made on Bank of America so far. We were up 7% on Friday, and we took our profits. So we did well on Bank of America, and we're now. When I come back from the break, we're going to talk about Morgan Stanley, and you can make profits on these banks, but you can be very careful, and I'll tell you how we're going to do it. We'll be right back after this break. This is nuts.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We have 3 wonderful programs. We have a program for a person who just doesn't have time, the very, very busy person, where you follow my 5 recommendations, the same 5 stocks I've been investing in for over 2 years. You follow those recommendations. We tell you exactly what to do with those 5 stocks with complete support. So easy to do. We also have another program where you can file 3 to 4 of the stocks that I actively trade every day. And then finally, if you want to really learn about investing and trading and all aspects of it, we have the best educational program in the country. So we have it all. Join my gang, philsgang.com. 877-600-GANG. That's philsgang.com. See you on the charts.
Don't wait. Make it a prosperous new year with Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At philsgang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Phil's Gang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I want to finish up my members, how well they're doing. In this short covering rally, which I told them would probably go up to an area where it's called the 50-day moving average and fail. And so we bought some bank stocks. We bought Bank of America. We're up 7%. We took our profits on Friday because they're reporting, I think it is tomorrow. And then Morgan Stanley's up 4%. Nugget is up 20%. Netflix is up 11%. So the gang's doing quite well. And I'd love to invite you to join the gang. It's $39.95, where we're reaching out trying to help you, and you reach back and help St. Jude. It's been this way for 20 years. It works. Now, for people who are very busy, they don't have time to come to our class or our academy, as we call it, where you can learn to be an aggressive investor. Okay, we have a wonderful program. It's a great program. It's called Working Investor Group. And what it is, we have 5 stocks that we've been in for 2 years. This is for long-term investing. What we do is take those 5 stocks and we follow them on our MV2 color-coded chart, which gives us the color-coded technology, tells us when to buy and when to sell. Give you an example. If you're on your mobile device right now, you can see Netflix. I'll point it out to you, and you'll be able to see it on your mobile device. If not, the show's archived. Now, you can see that Netflix had this big, long red line all the way down here. It was red all the way down. And you can see, finally, she started to turn green. That gave us the buy signal. And you can see the buy signal right here when it turned green. That told us to buy. Usually when it turns green, we just wait 2 to 3 days to get a confirmation. And then we hit our buy order. And then we put in what we call a stop. We make sure that we can't lose any more than 2%, 3%. Our goal is to make 10%. The risk we take is losing 2%, 3%. That's it. So Netflix went up. We got in, and now it's up about 11%. Now, that's it. Yeah, we booked our profits on Friday, 11%. So what do we do? What's that mean? Well, we took our profits, and we just leave a scout on. We just leave a couple shares on. So we watch it now. If she starts to go higher, then we can get back in. If not, we protected those. That 11% in our pocket. Nobody can take that 11% from us. That's a beautiful thing. But we're prepared. If the market's going to go higher, we'll be there if Netflix go higher. And we'll have our members all set to go. But here's the important thing. Netflix, like all the other stocks, are going to start to collapse again. So we'll be able to position our gang members to sell short. Now, if you're part of the Working Investor Group, you don't have to do anything. At 2 o'clock every afternoon, we send you an alert. We identify for you each one of those stocks, exactly what to do. As long as you don't go off the reservation, as long as you follow those instructions on those same 5 stocks, we stay with them all year long. And we also show you how to short them. So when the market goes down, you're making money as well as when it goes up. It's so simple. It's a nice program, especially for people who don't have time, or who have time who just don't want to go back to school and learn anything, okay? 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join the gang, and all we ask you, start making money. Please donate to St. Jude. Okay, let's get started here. Why is China? Everybody talks about China.
The economy here continues to decline. The December data for exports and imports both missed expectations. A lot of companies had front-loaded orders earlier in the year, and the expectation now is that is going to taper off. Domestic demand is struggling a lot more. Okay, so China. When I first started a year ago, and I said this market was going to collapse in 2018, I said and kept saying, it's China, it's China, it's China. And also, of course, we know it's the debt that our corporations have. But let's focus on China. Why is that so important? I'm going to explain that to you. So when you hear China, you go, yeah, what's so important about that? Well, now you're going to know why these guys on these financial shows, don't listen to them. They're telling you how wonderful things are when underneath this is what's happening. Just like when Powell told you things are wonderful, he's raising rate. But underneath what he was telling you, which he was masking, he wasn't telling you the truth, that you start raising rates with wages not going up enough, the market's going to collapse. And guess what? It collapsed. So China's a huge economy. And it needs a lot of raw material. It needs iron. It needs, iron ore. It needs coal. It needs oil. It needs machinery. It needs machinery to dig all that stuff out, to build stuff, like Caterpillar, for example. But also, we have what we call the emerging markets, like Brazil and Mexico and Africa. They, too, have to provide China. China needs so much raw material when they're growing at 10%, 12%. They just need tremendous material. Now, they were a miracle for us in 2008. When our market collapsed in 2008 and all the markets around the world collapsed in 2008, they were spending money because remember what they do. Unlike us, they believe not in socialism. Unlike us, I'm sorry, but they believe let's
Keep creating jobs for our people. Get them out there to work. There's no social network. There's no welfare. There's no Social Security. So they always are developing and building and get everybody out there to work. Now, that's a benefit for us because that means their banks become full of money. And it's that money that they lend to us by us selling them treasuries. Well, like our timing in 2008 couldn't be better. It was wonderful. It was China who pulled us up by our own bootstraps and all the other economies because they needed all this material we had. And so we could go out and we could start making machinery and equipment and sell it to them. Other countries could. Thank God for China in 2008. Now it has turned the other way. China is now in trouble. China went through all this building phase right now, and now their economy is slowing. That means, like our country, when they tell you the economy's great, how could it be great? One of our biggest exports to them is machinery and equipment to do their drilling, to get their coal out and all the other stuff. And it's the same thing with emerging markets. We build a lot of machinery for Brazil to get coal to send to China. We bulldozers and cranes, and we sell all that stuff to Africa and Mexico. Everything so they can use our machinery to fill the orders coming in from China. Now, when China slows and they don't need any of that, well, guess what happens? That means their economy slows, which means when they lend us money, they want more rates now. See, when they were lending us money, when their economy was exploding, their treasuries, they'd be more than happy to lend us money at 1.5%, 1.75%. They were delighted. But now with their economy tanking, because their economy's slowing, and all the economies now around the world are slowing because of that, well, they want more interest. We can't pay more interest. So two things are happening to us. One is all the companies like Caterpillar and Cummins Engine and all these manufacturing companies around our country who provide all this machinery to them are dying. So our economy is hurting because of that. And not only that, but all the machinery and everything we provide to Africa and Mexico and all these people, we're not building that machinery for them. So we're hurting terribly. But they're not going to tell you that. So China is a big problem with their economy slowing. That means we got to pay more rates. That means every quarter-point interest rate that goes up, that means we got to pay $40 billion more on our national debt on the interest. That means there's nothing left for fixing roads or bridges. So think about it. The market was going down 20%. We got this big problem with China now. We're going to pay higher interest rates, going to kill us. But all along, while the market was going down 20%, what were they telling us on these TV programs? Oh, the economy's fantastic. Everything's wonderful. Join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG. We have two great stocks I'll talk about when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We just started with gas. We just bought some gas. UNG's the symbol. And we're up about 10%. We've only been in it about a week. And we just started with it. You got plenty of room to run with this, okay? And when gas runs, it really runs really hard. So that'd be a great stock if you join the gang to start with. Or, again, just start with the Working Investor Group, the 5 stocks we've been in for 2 years, and just stay with that group, especially if you're busy. And at 2 o'clock every afternoon, if you can't make it at 2 o'clock, we post it. It's archived. It stays there. And it tells you exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. It can't be more simple. But you got to stop listening to what these jibber-jabbers tell you. They're not telling you the truth. First of all, Treasury rates are so important. And I talk about this to my members all the time. And if you don't follow Treasury rates, you can't be a good investor. Treasury rates, that's the cost of which we borrow money from China. Okay, that yield, they call it the Treasury yield. That is so important because that rate determines the ease or difficulty that we're going to have in buying stuff on credit. Cars, college education, whatever. Expand our business. In other words, the yields or treasuries, the money that we borrow from China and what they we have to pay them for interest. It's got to be followed every day. And make sure when when my members are ready to invest, I watch that like a hawk, because it will affect the economy. Just like when Powell and said, let's raise rates, things are going great, you knew it wasn't going to work, because you knew that they're going to start raising these treasury rates. And this is what's happening. So when China buys our treasuries, okay, and remember, when they buy our treasuries, that's so that our Congress has more money. So when our Congress wants more money, and they just spend crazy, right? They don't care what they spend it on. So when they borrow money from China, and also the Federal Reserve will borrow money from China, when those rates go up just a little bit, it changed the whole stock market. So it's important to follow that. And that's what I do for my members every day. You haven't even got to worry about that. So when China slows down, those rates go up. And that is a killer. And you're going to see these treasury rates starting to climb. They're going to start climbing. And you're going to start seeing somewhere along the line here, we're going to go back to QE again, where Powell's going to start talking about cutting rates again. Why? Because housing is the biggest part of our economy. And remember, housing is starting to get hit. It's so important to our economy. It's starting to get hit because those rates were going up. Now he dropped rates, and he knew he had to drop those rates, but he's going to have to drop them even more. And again, this is a big deal that China, okay, is going to keep asking for more money. Look, when you have China doing well, and they have all kinds of money, I mean, it's a great thing. We can borrow that money. We can speculate with that money. There's a lot of great things we can do, but that's over. Those days are over. And here's the other problem why the market's going to go down another 20%. Not only because China is raising their rates to us, but the debt that is owed by the corporations is huge, $9 trillion. And our banks that lead the market up or lead the market down are really in trouble, because, and that's why it's going to be interesting to see how they fudge their numbers, because the $9 trillion ties back to Bank of America, J.P. Morgan. Those are the ones you want to watch. Bank of America, J.P. Morgan. A lot of that corporate debt of $9 trillion ties back to these banks. And with interest rates going up on these businesses and the money on that $9 trillion, their earnings are going to be cut. So when you start hearing, and that's what Varney said. He changed the rate 3 different times. He started out saying it's going to be 4. Here, listen, you hear it. It's unbelievable.
A strong economy, probably a strong market. We'll leave it at that. That's a good way to start on Monday morning.
Okay, then he goes on and he says the rates are...
The expectation is that profits will be up 16%. I'm told that the analysts are expecting a 14% increase in big...
Wait a minute. He first said 16, then he switches it to 14. Catch that?
The expectation is that profits will be up 16%. I'm told that the analysts are expecting a 14% increase in big company profits.
I'm seeing, some numbers that are a little bit lower than that.
10% would be good, wouldn't it?
See, they're just they're throwing everything against the wall. No, the earnings aren't going to be good. I'm sorry. The only reason earnings were good is because we borrowed. The corporation borrowed $9 trillion to buy their own shares back. Now the interest rates are going up. They got 2 problems. Not only are they going to have to pay more interest now, which is going to kill their earnings, they're not going to be doing stock buybacks as aggressively as they were. That's going to hurt their earnings. Their earnings are going to fall. Looking forward, the market can only go one way, down. Now, of course, if they come in and say we're going to raise, Powell, I think he's going to come in and say we'll cut rates. I think we'll see that in April. They'll say we're going to cut rates again. We're going to start cutting rates. All the rates that remember we only had 2 rate hikes, I think, under Powell, 2 or 3. He'll cut those. Those are going to go back. So the key is always watch those bank stocks, and we make money when they go down. We make money when they go up. The key in investing is don't be looking at too much. Just look at your leaders. if you look at your leaders like the banks, J.P. Morgan and Bank of America, you look at your leaders in semiconductors like Intel, you look at your leaders in the big FANG stocks like Netflix, if you just stay with the leaders and watch your treasuries, it is not hard to figure out which way the market's going to go. But that's what we do for you. That's what we do for you here at Phil's Gang. So join my gang today, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you to reach out back to St. Jude. You will do well. The only people who don't do well are gang members who don't pay attention. They just don't pay attention. They join the gang, they don't pay attention. They go off the reservation. And at 2 o'clock, when we send our information in, or we post our alert, exactly what you're supposed to do with each stock, they don't do it. They do the opposite. Then they email us, tell they're losing money. And we start figuring, how can you be losing money? They tell you, you're not doing what we tell you to do. It's unbelievable. So the bottom line is that we're going to have another correction. I'm going to put it up for you right here, and I'll show it to you. It's going to be SPY. That's your S&P 500. If that doesn't get above, I'll give you the number right here, and you can follow it. If the S&P doesn't get above 2,630, then and if it breaks below 254, we're going to go a lot lower. If it breaks below 233, think of this: 263 the high, the low 233. She breaks 233, it's over. We go down at least maybe another 20 or even 30%. Remember, there is nothing behind the stock market. The whole rally we had since 2008 was because we could borrow money cheaply, because we could borrow it from China, because China had tremendous amount of money, and their growth was so huge that they had plenty of money to lend to us at cheap rates. We could go ahead and, between the money we borrowed from them and the money the Federal Reserve printed, they could pretty much loan corporations money, zero interest rates. Those days are gone. So people who are just sitting there buying and holding, you're just holding now, and if you made profit, you got to be out of your mind. You should be taking your money out of the market today. Take your money out of the market today. And if anything, why don't you just go and buy the spiders? Just buy the spiders. Join my gang and follow us on the spiders. We'll tell you exactly what to do. You got 500 of the best companies in the world, and we'll tell you exactly when to buy them. And here's the nice thing: when the market starts going down, we'll show you exactly how to short them. So if you made money in this market, pull that money out, especially if you're in a 401k. The 401k is the worst thing in the world. The 401k is nothing but the largest skimming operation in the world. I mean, 401ks they should be criminal. They're so bad, these 401ks. 22 hidden fees, and you're in a 401k, you got to be out of your mind. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG, and become part of the investment group, the 5 stocks. You'll love it.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-42.